Could you successfully steal a base in the MLB if you had 100 attempts?
I said, does it count if the second base person missed the ball? And he said, no, that's an error.
I think.
Why are you smirking at me?
So you're telling me the only way that it works for you is if they screw up?
Yeah, I mean, I think so. I don't got the speed.
I know you don't.
But I do got the dive.
Kyle, hey, everyone look. That's your dive. You're going to smack that sand, you're going to be dead.
I'd hit that thing, stand right up on top of it just like a pro.
Kyle, you have so much confidence in yourself that you shouldn't have. You got to think, like, if I could probably out of 100 tries get one good jump. If I get one good jump, I think I could, like, it'll be close. I'll still probably get out, but I have a small chance. I think I can get on. I think I can do it once.
What's the yard or foot between them from first to second?
Oh, no. Oh, 90. The first and second is 90 feet.
I'll say right now, I think I can. After the first try, I will know if I can do it or not.
Oh, 100%. Like, they're going to see me turn. I'm going to get 1 foot down, and that ball's going to be there and be like, no way.
The most embarrassing part would be Kyle be running, and the catcher would catch you at second, and you'd just be staring at each other, and you'd still be like, you'd be like, oh my God. And we are back for another episode of Shot of Wisco podcast, other known as SOW. I am Corey. This is Kyle. You know it. We got Johnny, no hands behind the mics, cameras.
Mr. Can't Catch?
Yeah, you can't catch. You never. Can you catch, Johnny?
I can catch anything.
Chlamydia.
That's how you want to start the show. That's how you want to start the show. Chlamydia. All right.
I can catch anything.
So we're going to dive into a lot. We're going to go over our weekend, obviously, first after we get the intro done. Kyle probably did nothing, sat on his ass all weekend. Fucking big, boring guy. I, of course, went to South Dakota on a big buffalo hunt. It was really fun. Felt like I was
Buffalo soldier.
Bear Grylls for a little bit. Felt great. It was fun. So we're going to dive in, guys. Hope you guys enjoy the show. Sit back, get yourself a nice little glass of wine, and let's have at her.
Eggnog.
And we are back. All right. So before we dive into news, hypotheticals, or what have you, we're going to dive into the weekend. Kyle, what'd you do? Just say it. Say the N-word. Nothing.
No, I did something. At Christmas on Saturday.
Okay. So you ate.
Good.
And you sat.
Drank.
A lot?
It was like a big family Christmas.
How many beers? Estimate.
Like 10.
That's it?
Then I went home, started drinking
The Mixies.
Mm-hmm.
Ron Diaz?
I had a hangover on Sunday.
There you go. How hungover?
It wasn't on the scale of my worst hangovers. Let's just say that.
Packer game probably didn't help.
No, but that was I was feeling better at that point, so it wasn't that bad.
Okay. I hear you. Friday morning, I left 9-hour car ride to Aberdeen, South Dakota. And then me and my dad went to the hotel, had a couple drinks. Saturday, woke up, went buffalo hunting with a guide that we were out there with, Jim River Outfitters. I'll kind of explain it. So basically we kind of knew where he's kind of been like scouting them. So we knew like a mile radius of like where they were. And I don't know if you know this, Kyle, the further you get out west towards South Dakota, it is fucking flatter and shit. It's just nothing. It's just fields. So, you know, like they have like 18 trees, I think, in the whole state of South Dakota. But anyway, so we're out there. We find a cow and 3 bulls. We're following them. So buffalo, they're 3,000 pounds for one. They're huge, monsters. And when they can see just as good as we can. Mm-hmm. So like if you get spotted, it's over. So it's like very.
They huff ass away from you.
Yeah,
Are
yeah.
they fast?
So I never 45 miles an hour.
Oh,
fastest animal outside of an antelope in the U.S.
Really?
And the only thing different, antelope can only do it for about a mile before they get tired. And buffalo can go for 30, 40, 50 miles without stopping.
Really?
They're the most endurant. They're the most endurance animal in the U.S. So I learned a lot. So we were out there. We're in trees. So like our guide was in front of us and his daughter was behind us. And like whenever like we were trying to get close, like we were in a line
Did you? Oh, you walked in a line.
We walked everywhere. So we walked probably 6-7 miles that day. So we're walking and like we moved as one the whole time. Like very strategic. Felt like I was in the Army there for a little bit. Felt like I was on a, I was on a big
yeah, you're being an ops guy.
Yeah, big ops guy. So we kind of had them going one way. They kind of turned in a different direction. So like we were going to cut them off and realized they turned around. So then we had to like get underneath, down past like a hill line because you use the hill lines to like protect yourself. And we sprinted like a mile to get in front of them.
How was your fucking dad doing?
My dad struggled. If everyone doesn't know, my dad's like 320. Got a new hip, but he for the last bit was walking. But I sprinted with the guide for like a mile, which I haven't sprinted a mile in a long time with a gun in my hand. So we finally get in front
of covert. You were fucking.
Yeah, it was
Charlie
very intense.
Was coming
yeah, it was intense. So we get up there, we're on a tree line. So just to give you like a little heads, so we were 150 yards out. It felt like 50 because they're so big. I felt like they were 50 yards from us when we shot. And he says, I don't allow people to shoot over 75, but we got like a spot. They were in the wide open. We're on a tree line. Like, you guys feel comfortable shooting 150? I was like, So loaded the gun because you can't have a loaded gun is one of the guide's rules until you're about to shoot.
Makes sense. You get shot in the back.
So I took the lead bull, pounded him, hit him, smoked him right in the heart.
Oh, really?
First shot,
Bang.
right in the heart.
Drop
Yep.
him?
So don't want to tell you guys I have the best shot in Keeler, Wisconsin. I mean, yeah. So hit him. No, it took me 3 shots for him to drop. It took my dad 6. Doesn't mean he had bad shots. Like their hide is 4 to 5 inches long, thick.
Holy fuck.
So he's like, some bullets you shoot won't even, well, some of them barely get through the hide. That's how like big and tough these animals are. So
Okay, run me through this. So you blast them once. Do they take off fucking running after that?
No. So he said they do 2 things. So buffalo, and no one knew this podcast was going to be a big infomercial about buffalo. But so buffalo, they work on a day basis. Like whatever they do in the day, they forget it the next day. They don't remember. Like they move on to the next day.
Okay,
So
like short-term memory.
Pretty much, they work on a day basis. So every day they fight the bulls. Whoever they want to figure out who top dog is. Like they fight each other hard. And he said, what's going to happen is if you shoot them, this is what they're going to do. They're either going to run, the other ones, or they're going to start beating the crap out of the one on the ground. Like mauling him.
Oh.
Like if you take the big dog that's been beating the crap out of them for months, they're going to beat the crap out of him and think, I'm now top dog. I did that. I just killed him. That's what's going to happen. And he said, usually, like I've been on hunts where we've shot at one and we've seen one come from like 3 miles sprinting to beat the crap out of that bull. Like they're very aggressive. So I shoot. The other 2 like were kind of clueless. I mean, weren't clueless. Like they're looking around trying to figure out what's going on. So I shot, and then I shot again, and mine started like going down. And he's like, Jeff, shoot. And my dad was right fucking to the left of me. And so right when he's like, shoot, my dad shot. I'm telling you, I thought my ear was bleeding. That was tough. A big, high-powered rifle shot next to me. I was like, oh. So then the next couple, I covered my ears. But we pounded them, got them down. We shot them. We were done by noon on Saturday. Took them to the butcher. They were done. We left at 11. They butchered those and had it all done by 11 the next day.
Really?
Yeah, so it was fun. And then 9 hours back home. It was a very short trip.
So what did you guys do with your hides and all that? You got a guy out there that's working on them?
Yeah, taxidermist out there that's going to give us shoulder mounts.
Okay.
So very, very cool. They're 3,000-pound animals. We brought home 1,500 pounds of meat. So my dad had an empty chest freezer, and we filled it to the top, and then we put some in your dad's chest freezer, about 65 pounds. We put 120 pounds in mine and 65 in our office freezer. So we were just trying to find places to put it.
Yeah, you're trying to find.
But it's cool. So it was very, very fun and exciting hunt.
That sounds like it.
And then we got drunk Saturday night. Real drunk. Real drunk.
You
I got
any
on
cool places down there.
whiskeys. Well, actually, our hotel was connected to a steakhouse. So we went there both nights. And whiskeys, and then I, of course, went on to the White Russians. Thought that was a smart idea. I was dickered.
How was your drive?
Long. The way home sucked. Yeah, it was long. We didn't get home till 10 o'clock. So it was fun. Yeah, it was good. So outside of that, even like not funnier, but like this is like kind of crazy. You didn't have any.
I've had that in for a long time.
Okay. So
I was gonna freshen up.
when we were like 3 years ago, we did it like 3 times. We went up to Sitka, Alaska on a fishing trip. You remember when we did that?
Mhm.
So the guy that owns the little island in Sitka that we stayed at, and that is the outfitter. He started Super 8 Motel. He's like a
really?
billionaire. Yep, Ron Rivet, and he's from Aberdeen. So he sold Super 8 in the 90s for 125 million. Sold it like 10 times over. Billionaire. And he then made My Place. They have like 90 locations in the U.S., so big.
Mm-hmm.
And so we're like, oh, we're in Aberdeen. We should like reach out to Cameron, his grandson, who like was on the hunt or on the fishing trip with us, like guiding us. We go to find out Ron Rivet died the day before we got down there.
Oh, really?
And then
That
like
sucks.
what's even kind of like even more wild is My Place's Christmas party was in the event center that was attached to our hotel. So like Cameron was there.
Did you go down and talk to him and everything?
No, because I think it was a sad Christmas party. Right, because
So did you see the sign that the Christmas party was there? You're like,
we're like, what are the odds that it's in
Yeah.
the event center that the hotel
That's
that we
not
stayed
someone
at,
that you
Holiday
know.
Inn Express wasn't even to My Place,
Uh-huh.
and we stayed there, and they were having it there. And he passed. And like we're like, oh, we got to catch up with him. And I looked up like Ron's name, and he just passed away. And they're having the Christmas party the night that we got there in the hotel event center that we were in. Pretty wild.
Did you tell him you were there or no?
No. His grandpa died, so we didn't want to ruffle any feathers. But isn't that kind of crazy? A little wild. We were
It's
like,
weird
wow.
how small the world is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
But also very big.
no, I know that, but like you're gonna go somewhere and then you see someone that you know and you're like,
Like I always get to this point, like like when you travel and you go to places and you see these small towns, you're like, there's people that live here.
Mhm.
Like, like how many people live in these like small fucking towns in South Dakota?
yeah, you go to like we'll go to like Mexico or something. You'll be sitting in the hot tub talking to somebody. Be like, oh, we're from Wisconsin. It's like, oh, we're from Illinois, and it's like, really, where at? And they're like, say some town that's like 20 miles from you. You're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, how
Like,
are you here and we're here at the same time? Yeah, crazy. So, all right, that's my story. So we're gonna dive into news. Do you want to go first?
Sure. Quick Trip to expand operations in Wisconsin with $150 million investment. The investment will create 500 more jobs by 2027. They will expand their dairy, commissionery, and bakery facilities in La Crosse, Wisconsin, as well as open a new building in Alaska and a new satellite distribution center. What the hell is that for?
So I'm guessing because they make the majority of everything in Quick Trip,
Is it?
it's their distribution center for getting that stuff to the locations.
Oh,
Would be my guess.
okay.
But hey,
Good for you.
Quick
Yeah,
Trip.
yeah.
I mean, these guys just every
I
year,
should have wrote down the rest of the stats.
year
'cause
in
there was a
and year
bunch.
out, Quick Trip just keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger.
I love it.
Yeah,
I love
I love
it.
Quick Trip.
I love it.
Yeah, cool. No, I mean, it'll be soon enough that they'll be everywhere. And it's crazy. You go to like different cities or states, like there's no state. I mean, like obviously there's Love's, there's Casey's. Casey's is bigger than Quick Trip,
Mhm.
but then there is like Holidays.
Yeah.
There's like other
Come and
ones,
go.
Flying J's.
Flying J's.
But like, if you go to like a lot of these towns, they're all like just like mom and pop gas stations.
Mhm.
Like not a lot of like you go to Wisconsin, it's all Quick Trips.
Mhm.
Like, that's it. Like you go to other states and like they might have a big presence of one, but like there's still a bunch of like no
Small
namer.
ones, yeah.
Yeah, and we just don't got that anymore, do we? That's gone. So tell you what, the shittiest gas station I think I've ever been in, BP.
I'll agree with that.
BP stink.
They do.
Yeah, don't go to the rest stop at a BP.
I stop
Woof.
there every now and again when we travel. If I have to, and it's
You just
every
wish you were in a
time.
Quick Trip.
Yeah.
All right.
You know what you're getting when you go to Quick Trip. That's what
Every
I like.
time, baby. Consistency.
Yeah.
Consistency, it's key. All right. So on to the next thing. The NFL suspends Steelers DeMonte KZ for the rest of the season for his hit on Michael Pittman Jr. You seen it?
They suspended him the rest
The
of the
whole
year.
year. So the only reason I want to bring this up is we're all football fans, right? I mean, they're taking
Not Johnny.
football out of football. You know what I mean? You remember in the early 2000s, like Ed Reed, Brian Dawkins, Ray Lewis, like you go over the middle.
Oh yeah.
Like that's the
You didn't. If you're going up for a ball, you didn't leave yourself defenseless. 'Cause
yeah,
you were gonna get murdered.
yeah. And here, I know it's going to sound very selfish of us to be like, oh, we want that back because safety, it's a big thing, right?
No, I understand that,
But I mean, you sign up to play football.
there's some
Football's an aggressive sport.
there's some precautions to jumping up in the air.
You know what? I'll go so far to say I want the hits.
I agree.
You play defense, you're a linebacker, you come into my territory, I'm going to light you up.
There's some spots that people shouldn't be getting hit that hard. And it's like if your quarterback's sliding or like something like that.
Yes.
If they're making a defenseless play.
Bring back we all remember being like a kid and looking up the hardest hits on YouTube.
100%.
And it was like just Ray Lewis, like lighting people
Brian
up.
Dawkins.
Oh my God. I miss that football
baby.
so much. And I guarantee a lot of people would agree, like, obviously the NFL is a huge product and they're fans across the world. But it's like, I get you're trying to be like, make sure the players are safe, but they signed up to play football. Football's tough. And you're like,
and here it
hey,
is.
you see, they're not making these, rules. You see coal miners, like people in other fields, their jobs are dangerous. Like, hey,
here's the thing too: is your quarterback shouldn't be throwing up for a defenseless receiver.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, if you leave a player out to dry and they get killed,
I just feel like you're taking football out of football. You know what?
That wasn't even
bring the hits back.
Sure, that was the guy was spearing his body to try to catch it. So and he got fucking
Michael Pitt got drilled.
So it's like I don't know what you do there. That's a hard.
No, I'm all in on bringing back tough football.
I'm in.
Yep. So
you sign up for it.
I want the hits. If you're defense, you want to be scary. You want to put fear into the offense.
It's true.
So
yeah, don't lob up a fucking ball.
Ray Lewis would be suspended every year if he would have played now.
100%.
You look at Brian Dawkins, he would be banned from the NFL after one season. He'd be banned off all the hits that he gave out. Oh, I loved it. Troy Polamalu, like all these guys, like that was fun football. Like all the hard hits, helmet coming off, and you're like,
and you were fucking scared. You were scared of them.
Yes, 100%. I miss it. I miss that football. Just being honest.
I don't know if it was just because we were kids. But like,
no, it's not. I just like tough football. I'll say it.
Like you went out to recess, you were trying to be Ray Lewis out there, and you weren't supposed to be tackling.
Here comes a boom. All right, Kyle, what do we got next?
I believe this is. Help me with this. So I believe this is AAA, or it could be AAA, Alcohol Anonymous.
Okay.
Or alcohol, whatever it is.
Okay.
For alcoholism. So it says AAA to roll out a tow and go has to be AAA. This went live November 27th. If you need a ride, you're supposed to call this number, and a tow truck will come pick you up and your car and take you to a safe place.
If you're drunk.
Didn't say that. Didn't say anything about alcohol. But AAA is like who you call if your car is broke down.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't understand. On there, I was like, my first question is this for drunk drivers or is this for people that are broke down? But
it's got to be for people broke down. There's no.
Well, and
why would you think that is? Why would you think it's drunk drivers? AAA is like like you call them if you're.
But it was AAA. That would not say AAA.
No, it's AAA. It's not AA. It's AAA.
Oh, it's AA. I'm a fucking idiot.
Yeah, no, they're gonna tow people. That's an
drunk?
ultimate dumb. No, you went to drunk. No,
But if
no,
I'm drunk,
no.
will they take me in my car home?
Oh, Kyle, no. That's like if you're broke, they'll come tow you. It's AAA.
I let the air into my tire 3 feet from the Keeler Mall. Boys, she happened again. Anywho, AAA. If you're
Did you
broken
think
down,
AA was AAA?
Yeah, I read it as AAA, like Alcohol
So
Anonymous.
What's the last day?
Association.
No. No, so, all right. So Kyle's news is that AAA is now making it so if you call AAA, they will come tow you and take you to a safe place.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for free.
Yeah. So nothing to
Might
do
not
with
be
drunk, nothing to do with alcohol.
They said they prefer if you're a member first before you.
Sure. Okay. All right. That was a very, you made.
This is news, though. If you get a snowstorm, you get stuck.
I want to know what goes through your head when you're like, oh, AAA. That's got to be alcohol, right?
I reread the article like 3 times to see if there
so
was any.
Here's my
preference
question.
of
I'm just trying to
alcohol.
run through your brain. So AAA, you thought that Alcohol Anonymous was going to come pick you up?
You're going right to class, boy. I don't know. I didn't know if they were hiring tow trucks on demand to pick people up for drinking.
This is why people think we're really stupid. It's all right. It's all right. All right, we're going to move on to another stupid topic. The Packers lose to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers 34-20, if I'm correct. Does that sound correct? Kyle, what was your thoughts on the game?
I didn't like it. Didn't like 1 second of it. Wasn't good. Wasn't having fun.
This video and this part of the podcast is going to be just me trying to get Joe Barry fired. Mm-hmm. This guy stinks. Do people realize that this guy was on the 0-16 Lions that had probably the worst defense of all time? Why is he with the Green Bay Packers right now? Baker Mayfield hasn't looked like Baker Mayfield for years.
No.
And we made him I thought he was in an Oklahoma jersey out there. Mm-hmm. I mean, he looked
good out there.
Yeah, he had almost a perfect passer rating, 22 of 28, 381 yards, 4 touchdowns. The Packers couldn't stop anybody. We looked like Swiss cheese out there.
Did you see that meme?
Yeah, I made it.
You did?
Yeah, that was Wisconsin Clothing Company.
Oh. Scrolled right past that on accident.
Yeah, that was me. Thanks for liking
I had
it.
a long weekend.
Yeah,
right?
no, so if only thing that gets talked about the Packers being now, what, 6-8? 6-8, probably not going to make the playoffs. All I want to say is Joe Barry needs to be fired. And if you believe that, comment below and like this video. Mm-hmm. Fucking A. Get him out of Green Bay.
Well, I've seen a bunch of posts like, what world do we live in that he doesn't get fired?
I know. I don't know. But the Packers always do this. Who was the guy before? Dick. No. Who was a long time with he was a long time D coordinator with Mike McCarthy. Nothing, Kyle?
Dick?
I'll find out for us right here. Dom Capers. Yeah, he stunk, and we kept him around way too long. And we're going to do the same thing with Joe Barry. So, like I said, he needs to be fired tonight. Do you agree?
And if we don't, we strike.
I will strike. I will strike. And by that, I mean I will only watch a little bit of the next game. Mm-hmm. All right.
I mean, I'll still watch it and cry.
Yeah, I'll still watch it, but I'm not going to be happy.
As long as we beat the Vikings and the Bears.
Yeah. No, fire him right now. I'll do it. I get it. Like, it's a tough decision. I will drive to Green Bay right now and fire him. Kyle, you ready? Look at this. You're gone.
Oh, I thought that was a gun.
All right.
That's
Kyle,
a threat.
What do we got next?
All right, next one. This one's off the riff. I seen this on TikTok. Stevens Point, Quick Trip. Have you seen this guy? Heavier set man. He's looking at me like I'm an idiot. Gains 800,000 followers on TikTok from just doing dances outside of work. You know what I'm talking about?
What's his name?
Landon. But his name's Fat Boy Landy.
Yeah. No, I see him all the time on my TikTok. He's got the swagger. I'm pretty sure who is the bald guy that was
Howie
on
Mandel.
Howie
Mandel and Doja Cat both did hit like the reactions to his videos.
I don't know what it is about a big heavier set guy
with the moves.
Who's got the moves and he's not afraid to show it.
Yeah.
He's got a little bit of Chris Farley feel to him.
Yeah, he does.
Like he's okay being in his body. And hey, Landy, look at us two. We're on your side. We love it. It's just another reason to like Quick Trip. They got Fat Boy Landy on their side.
He seems like he loves his job.
Loves his job. He's out dancing right in front of the car wash.
And
it's all over my TikTok. So good for him. Good for Quick Trip.
Yeah.
Nice little partnership there. Mm-hmm. You got to think like
800K followers.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He's huge.
Booming.
He's huge. And you just got to think Quick Trip's marketing team's like, boy, we got lucky with this guy. Thank God he's working here. You know what I mean? So yeah. Hey, we should try to get Landon on the show.
I'm in.
I think it's like Landon Aft.
Yeah, it's Landon ALFT. That might be an I.
I think it's Aft. But okay, yeah. W for Quick Trip, W for Landon. Mm-hmm. All right.
I talked to him.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I talked to him too. Maybe he could teach us some moves. We both are stiffer and barn board. Tell you that for sure.
Alcohol if that happens.
Oh yeah. Got to have the liquor going if I'm going to be dancing.
I'm going to be dancing.
Yeah, but hey, get me on a wedding dance floor. I will be shaking it.
Nice shoes on. They're slick on the bottom.
Shaking it like dancing. I got it. You know what I mean?
Break an ankle, but
ooh. Get one of these going.
Mm-hmm. It's dark in there, so no one can see you.
Yeah. All right. On to our last news segment of the day. Have you seen what's going on with Panera Bread?
Mm-hmm.
So Panera Bread, they offer a charged lemonade. Apparently, 2 people have died from it. Dennis Brown drank 3 of them, which, I mean, that's not a good thing to do. But he drank 3 of these on October 9th and went into cardiac arrest, and he passed away. Sarah Kratz, who has a heart condition, drank 1 of these and ended up passing away.
So the way that these used to work, and I don't think that they do it anymore now that they're having all these problems, but they used to sit out by like the pop dispensers.
So you could fill it as much as you want.
So you could just get one, drink it, go get another one, drink it. And if you didn't know, they're like they're sour. But if you didn't know,
so just
there was that much caffeine.
Yeah, just for people to understand, a large cup of this is 390 milligrams of caffeine. A normal like Ghost or like those are around 200 to 300 is normal. So these are 390. I mean, you're juiced up. You said you had one.
I had one at work.
Tell me how you were feeling.
Drank it really fast. I felt like, you ever been caffeine drunk before?
Mm-hmm.
I was there when I was in it deep.
Mm-hmm.
It just felt like you were drunk.
Yeah. So if you're going to Panera Bread, getting a bowl of soup and a bread bowl, maybe lighten up the load on
They're delicious. Just you got to take your time drinking them. You can't drink them fast.
Stay safe out there. Panera Bread, maybe let's lower the caffeine intake just a little bit.
Pour down the scoops.
Yeah. So, all right. On next week's show, we will be trying 3 different charged lemonades to see how far we can make. I'm just kidding. All right.
Did you see Giannis's? That was last week. The day that we did.
Stop doing whatever you're doing with your hands.
The day that we did our podcast, Giannis had that record game.
Yeah, he scored 64 points.
The question I had, I don't know if you know this, did he get the game ball?
I think he ended up getting it. So what happened is Giannis scored 64, was the Milwaukee Bucks record for most points in a game. He wanted the game ball. Apparently, the Indiana Pacers had a player score his first point, so they went and got the ball. Misunderstanding, whatever, what have you. Giannis was pissed off. By the way, this was in Milwaukee, and Milwaukee won. So you think the winning team should get the game ball, if 100%. Anything. Yeah. So they took the ball, and I don't know if there was any bad means behind it, but Rick Carlisle came out and said, no, it's just a misunderstanding. He said he didn't like how like Giannis and a bunch of players like went to their locker room, and apparently the GM of the Pacers like broke a rib in a little tussle. Really? Oh, yeah. So Giannis wanted that game ball. But, hey, that's on the Pacers. That's
Milwaukee bad boys.
You lose at Milwaukee. Why do you get the game ball? That's my
true.
question. Yeah. 64 points, first point. I'm going to give the ball to Giannis.
That's true.
Yeah.
Who the hell was scoring their first point?
Do you think I know his name? I have no idea. That's exactly what I mean, though. Yeah. So, yeah. So, all right. So we're going to move into hypotheticals. Who wants to go first? I know Johnny has a couple cards in front of him. Kyle has a couple hypotheticals. Who wants to go first? Don't speak up at once, guys.
I'll go first.
Okay, so I'm going to put your mic on.
He's got some really interesting
Your mic's
ones.
on.
Okay.
Don't say anything stupid.
If you were thrown into one of the 4 major sport leagues, what sport and position would you be most successful in? I think we said it'd be basketball, football, baseball, soccer.
Does that sound like that? That sounds like the 4, isn't it? Is it? What else would replace soccer?
Hockey?
Maybe hockey.
Hockey.
That's a no-go on our part. I can't skate, buddy. I can't skate. All right, what would you say is yours?
It had to be baseball. It had to be baseball.
What position?
I said catcher. He said to me you'd probably be first base.
You think you could hit a baseball thrown by a major league?
No, but I'm not going to be able
just
to go.
To let you, just
I'm
let,
not
just,
going to be able to go on.
And Johnny plays baseball. Like, I just want Kyle to understand, if a pitcher throws a ball 100 times, you don't touch one of them. The only way you, no, I don't think he touches one.
I'm not picking baseball either. No.
No way. And he's a baseball player in college. And he's like, no way. You kidding me?
You have to be successful.
You have to be successful.
He can throw you curveballs.
Corey, I would go for
you
football.
You can't touch one of them.
I'd go and play football. They'd put me on the line, and I would get killed. If I went and played basketball, I wouldn't make it up and down the court. I ain't even going to talk about
I think at your weight, you have to choose football, and you'd have to be like center. And you just have to hold your own. Long snapper. Yeah. You can't
get my fucking neck broken off.
You can't long snap. What would you choose?
Football. Wide out.
I'm going to just disregard that. You couldn't play wide out?
Give me 2 years.
What do you mean 2 years?
Well, I said you're gonna get fucking killed, and I think if you put on muscle mass, if you're a small like him, like he has speed on his side, I don't.
He has zero speed compared to an NFL cornerback. Zero. Like they put you in Madden, you have 65 speed. You know that, right?
65 is generous.
Is generous. You didn't. What? Maybe punter.
Oh,
If you give me enough time, I could punt.
Or kick field goals.
Like I could. There's bad punters in the league. I could punt a ball 45 yards.
You could kick the kickoff.
No, I couldn't.
Hey, good over time.
I can't kick it 60 yards.
I bet you could.
No.
Over time you could.
No.
Yeah. Give
No.
you a year and a half. I bet
I
you could
honestly
kick
think the best route for all of us would have to be soccer goalie.
Oh, that's
that's not bad.
Put those big mitts on,
That's
just
not
hope for
bad.
the best.
That's not bad.
Like if hockey was a part of
what's-
this, I'm thinking goalie would be my best opportunity.
Well, we
It'd be
talked
yours
about
for
this.
sure.
We
You'd
talked
cover up the
about
whole
this.
net.
We talked about this. Thanks. We talked about this earlier. What's the hardest sport?
Baseball.
You think baseball is? I said
1,000%.
basketball's the hardest.
Well, basketball is hardest because it's the most athletic people in the world.
Yeah.
Play basketball. Like Johnny's athletic. You couldn't. We wouldn't be able to score.
No. Fuck no.
But like baseball, Kyle, I think if he threw 100 mile an hour fastballs at you down the plate, you can't touch one. You wouldn't even foul tick one.
Really?
You have to swing when he's releasing it.
Yeah. So
You think he touches one?
I've been swinging at it my whole life.
Like, and it's not the same spot. So you can get. Like, there's no way you touch a pitcher.
Okay, that's true.
I could field. Or I could like do shags. If you give me like a year, I could catch balls out of the air. But there's no way I'm touching a baseball.
You're not.
I also think golf is like probably one of the hardest sports.
Oh fuck yes.
Because like I'm decently good at golf in this area. I mean, I am so far away from being a pro golfer.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's tough. Football's for sure not it. I mean, but punter or goalie for.
Do you think? And I had said this. Do you think you could be a catcher in baseball?
No, I can't. A curveball? How am I going to catch that?
I think my only part is
You have to wear a cup. You'd be catching so many balls
there's no way that I could get the ball to third base. In a reasonable.
Also,
amount of
I don't
time.
understand how these players can like throw the ball so much. I mean, I throw a baseball 4 times around the house, and
Fuck, my arm feels like it's gonna fall.
I mean, my
off.
elbow is gonna fall off. So yeah, I would say goalie, big
Coming
mitts.
down.
Goalie, big mitts. I could do that. I'm gonna definitely give up some goals, but that's probably my most successful opportunity.
That'd be fucking tough though too. Imagine a professional kicker kicking a ball at you.
I know, but the goal's so big. I think like that's my best opportunity. Yeah, that's my best opportunity. All right, what do we got next, Johnny?
Do you think you could throw a football farther than a 1940s Heisman winner?
1940s, yeah.
How far can you throw a football? Give me yardage right now. I know exactly how far I can throw it. You know how far I can throw a football.
1940s though.
Okay.
We throwing a football now?
No, just like tell me how far you think you could throw it.
Probably 45 yards.
I could throw 60. But I can only throw it like 3 times and then my arm hurts.
Mm-hmm.
But I can throw a football 60 yards.
I know. I watched you.
I know, exactly. I got a zinger for an arm. So yeah, I could throw further than.
Yeah, they weren't that. I shouldn't say they weren't that experienced, but they weren't.
I mean, they were.
They're using leather helmets. Come on now.
Yeah. So all right, what else we got?
All right, last one. Could you successfully steal a base in the MLB if you had 100 attempts?
And I said, he had asked me this one earlier. I said, does it count if the second base person missed the ball? And he said, no, that's an error.
I think if
Why are you
you're,
smirking at me?
if you're stealing first, I think it is a stolen base. I don't know for sure though. I don't know what it's all up to.
So
stats,
if someone from home is chucking it, catchers from home checking it, and they
So
miss
you're
the
telling
ball.
me the only way that it works for you is if they screw up.
Yeah, I mean, I think so. I don't got the speed,
I know you don't.
but I do got the dive.
Kyle, hey, everyone look. That's your dive. You're going to smack that sand,
Fuck
you're going to
no.
be dead.
I'd hit that thing, stand right up on top of it, just like a pro.
Okay. Kyle, you have so much confidence in yourself that you shouldn't have. 100 attempts.
Yeah.
You got to think like if I could probably out of 100 tries get one good jump.
Yeah.
If I get one good jump, I think I could. Like it'll be close. I'll still probably get out, but I have a small chance. I think I can get on. I think I can do it once out of 100. Also, are these all like in a row, or can I do like 10 a day? Because after 10, my stamina and my speed goes dramatically down.
I said,
Kyle, you'd have to do one a day.
Something's got to happen.
One a day.
Something's got to happen. No, I got to get 3 in.
No, you need the catcher to like have an aneurysm at home plate holding that ball, and you get
what's the yard or foot between them? Do you know from first to second?
Is it 120 maybe? Oh no! Oh, 90. First to second is 90 feet.
That's college or pro? They're not the same, are they?
Yeah.
They are.
I think I could do once. I think I can do
90
one.
feet.
I will say, after the first try, I'll say right now, I think I can. After the first try, I will know if I can do it or not.
Oh, 100%. They're going to see me turn. I'm going to get 1 foot down, and that ball's going to be there and be like, no way.
The most embarrassing part would be Kyle be running, and the catcher would catch you at second, and you'd just be staring at each other, and you'd still be like, you'd be like, oh my God. Like, you have to put into account, it'd have to be like a curveball. It can't be a 100-mile-an-hour fastball.
No.
So he'll be throwing it before I'm halfway.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, so, can I run him over?
No.
If I could, that'd be cooler. Then I have a really good chance.
Yeah, and they knock the ball out.
Like ripping that ball. All right, Kyle, what do we got? What's your hypotheticals?
These are just random ones.
Okay.
They're more or less questions.
Okay.
Whenever you were a kid, did you ever have a crush on a cartoon, and who is it?
A cartoon character.
Well, we'll mix this up. We'll go cartoon first, and then we'll go TV show.
Okay. My crushes. What's her name? Kim Impossible.
That's mine too.
I think that was every kid our ages. Kim Impossible was. I have no idea what.
Kim Possible.
Kim Possible. Yeah, whatever her name is. I mean, she was banging back in the day. I was in 5th grade. Like, Mom, get the fuck out of here. I'm watching my show. I'm trying to think of other shows.
So like Hannah Montana, Sweet Life. Like
No, you said cartoons.
Oh, okay.
Like what other shows were cartoons that I watched? I will say this is like crazy because it's an animal.
Don't. I know what you're gonna say.
Lola Bunny.
Oh.
And come
saying-
on, right? No, Lola Bunny.
No,
and,
I agree.
Yeah,
I agree.
like she was banging a
you were
little
gonna
bit.
say
Like I
Sandy.
know she was a bunny, but hey,
I thought you were gonna say Sandy Cheeks off of Sun.
ooh, maybe a little squirrel action. Lola Bunny was
Lola Bunny was
not
sexy,
bad
Yeah.
for a bunny.
Yeah.
Of course. I mean, I could go off rip if it's not a cartoon. That's how we're gonna do it. For sure, Hannah Montana. No.
All right, I'm in.
Lizzie McGuire.
Lizzie McGuire.
What's her name in real life?
Hillary Duff.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
We're gonna move over to Nickelodeon for a little bit. Zoe. Ooh.
Zoe 101 was
Ooh.
that's what's her name in real life. It's Zoe Spears. Is that what it is or no?
Is their first name Zoe?
It's Britney Spears' sister. What's her name?
Whatever. So Zoe, Sam from iCarly,
and what's her name?
and Megan Cosgrove.
Yep.
But
Miranda Cosgrove.
Miranda. Yep. But for sure, Sam. I'm trying to think of what other shows were out there. For sure, Ashley Teasdale, Sweet Life.
Yes. That's a good one.
Like we could probably do High School Musicals.
Oh, what's her name?
What's her name? What? Gabriella? What's her? I should know her name. Oh, off of the Rock movies, Camp Rock. She had the gap between her teeth. She's a singer now.
I don't know.
You know what I'm talking about?
No, I don't.
Camp Rock with Jonas Brothers. She's like
I
a
didn't really ever watch it.
she's like a major superstar now. Camp Rock.
What's the one?
Demi Lovato.
What's the one with the Lowrider song? It's always on in the morning. Bum, 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 bum.
George Lopez.
George Lopez's wife.
I was gonna say daughter.
I don't remember what her daughter looks like, but his wife.
Carmen.
I don't know.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I think so.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Who?
I'm trying to think. Oh.
That's Zendaya.
No.
Oh,
Also, Full House. DJ.
yeah.
Also, what's the movie or what's the TV show? Not Home Improvement.
Fresh Prince.
No. Oh my God. It was like every person that's older than us is like crush. The girl.
It's not Full House.
No, it's like the guys all in high school.
Saved by the Bell.
What's her name? God, I gotta look up everything for you. You have nothing to offer me here. Saved by the Bell cast. Kelly Kapowski. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-mm.
Kelly Kapowski.
Oh, yeah, she was a smoke.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I don't really know. I'm trying to think of anyone else. I don't think there is anything else. You got anybody else? No, that's the
No.
list. Who was like your like the biggest crush?
Probably Zoe 101. I used to watch it religiously. Degrassi.
Degrassi was good.
Mm.
Degrassi was so dramatic, and I loved it. Remember when Drake got shot?
Mhm.
Yeah, that was a good show. It was a good show. All right, what's your next one?
Let's read down here. If you had to eat an entire barrel of something, what would it be?
Okay, I feel like do I have to finish it? Like,
Yeah.
are you asking like what if something a barrel is filled with some
Say
food?
you got a week to eat it.
French fries.
Oh,
What?
French fries would be good.
Yeah,
I'm hungry.
could eat it with could eat it with anything. A barrel full. I thought you meant one like in one sitting. French fries would be my best bet.
Hmm.
Popcorn maybe?
Popcorn wouldn't be that bad.
No, barrel full popcorn.
Mashed potatoes.
That'd be a fucking disaster. You'd be shitting fucking through a screen. Holy fuck. Yeah, I do like fries, popcorn.
Steak.
No, I would die. You would literally die if you do either of
Waffle
those.
fries.
Kinda-
Waffle fries with cheese. Chili cheese fries.
Nachos.
Half nachos, half cheese.
Do you think people think how fat and disgusting we are?
No,
And we're
they
talking
like
about
this.
eating a barrel of food.
they like this?
You sure?
Maybe.
Who tells you?
My inner self.
Okay. What
Okay.
else we got?
Would you rather be in jail for 5 years or a coma for 10? This is kind of dark, but
You know, I'm kind of thinking in coma for 10. I mean, what's going to happen to me in jail for 5 years? Is this a bad jail? Is this like I
Nah,
can
it's
think
light.
bad things can happen to me?
it's light.
Oh, if it's a light jail, I'll go to jail for 5
You
years.
got caught stealing something. I don't know, whatever.
Okay. So, I mean, if it was a bad jail, I'd choose coma because there might be things that happen in jail
5 years
that
in jail would
might
suck.
yeah, 10 years in a coma. I guess it'd be like sleep.
You,
Like a
you
quick
wouldn't
nap.
really know, but you missed 10 years of your life.
I think I'd just choose.
Unconsciously 10 years. Of
I think I would just choose jail because it's 5 years less. Right? You want to do coma and just skip out on 5 years for fun?
10 years.
5 extra years.
Oh. Yeah.
I mean-
I would think coma.
I mean, if I go to jail and I drop the bar of soap, I mean, I might be wishing.
That's true.
Or like if I'm holding someone's pocket and
Next one.
okay.
What holiday is the worst holiday?
Ooh, what holiday is the worst holiday? We're coming up on Christmas. Worst holiday. Oh God, I know what I want to say.
I'm going to get a lot of gruff for the one that
I'm
gonna
gonna, but I think my grandma and like my grandparents are not gonna like this one. I think it's Easter.
You think it's Easter?
Yeah, Easter's like, I get it's like religious, and I'm Catholic, and people are gonna bog me for
Christ
it.
has risen.
I know, but like, and I know I'm gonna get a lot of riff for it, but like,
Easter's your pick?
worst one?
Yeah.
Is there worse?
I have one that I think.
You're not choosing like George Washington Day or some bullshit.
No. This is a major holiday.
Major holiday.
Yeah, yeah. Halloween's mine.
I agree.
You think Halloween sucks?
I'd take Halloween off if I.
I like Halloween.
If I had to axe one.
I like Halloween. Spooky, pumpkins. It's a start of fall. You don't like that? Mazes,
Fall's still gonna happen without
carving pumpkins. Like my kids now dressing up. I'm loving Halloween. I'm on. Ooh. You like? So you like Easter
I like
over
Easter.
for what? Hiding the eggs? Do you hide the eggs, buddy? No, you don't. Do you like dyeing the eggs, buddy? Because the only things you can do is with eggs. You know what's also Miss Bo Peeps? Worst candy ever. It's on Easter.
What are Bo Peeps?
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Bo.
Oh, Peeps.
Those fucking little foamy things.
Miss
Trash.
Bo Peeps.
So good.
Yuck. They're disgusting. And
Get-
they're on Easter.
Get the fuck out. The only good candy that's out there on Easter,
Easter got the eggs.
is the fucking
the
Reese's eggs.
Yeah. I will say, but like there's just like I just feel like Halloween's a little more fun.
So you think it's
You should like Halloween. You're in college.
Easter is your axe, huh? What's yours?
Halloween.
Halloween's gone.
You guys like Easter more than Halloween.
I'll tell you what. Rank them.
Okay.
Rank yours.
Number 1, 4th of July. Number 2, Thanksgiving. Number 3, Christmas. Number 4, Halloween. Number 5, what other holidays am I missing?
Easter.
Is there another one?
Easter, Memorial Day, Labor Day.
New Year's Eve.
Is that a holiday?
It's got to be, right?
I don't know.
It sounds all right. We'll allow it. Everything's fine.
okay.
You get a day off for it.
Mhm. I know your list before you even say it.
Do you?
Yep.
Let's hear it.
All right. Number 1, Thanksgiving. It's not Christmas.
It is.
You're such a man. You're such a liar.
I'm not.
If we would have asked him a month ago, before he would have been eating mashed potatoes and ham at his grandma's house, he would have said Thanksgiving is his favorite. Guaranteed. Hunting, my birthday. You would have 1,000
Christmas
times.
is my favorite.
Okay. You're
Favorite
just in the spirit, but it's okay.
I'm a jolly old man. Yeah.
Yeah, you are. A month ago, you
You
would have said
got
Thanksgiving.
anything else?
No, you would have said. So now it's Christmas, Thanksgiving.
No.
You're saying 4th of July.
Yeah.
Over Thanksgiving?
And then Thanksgiving.
You're doing
Corey,
Thanksgiving.
you basically get a better version of Thanksgiving on Christmas. So if those two weren't right next to each other, I'd say put one further away in the year.
I'm just sitting over here being grateful and thankful.
I'm
I'm blessed.
that, but so am I on Christmas.
Yeah, you just like the gifts.
All right, Christmas. I really don't. We don't even really do gifts anymore. Christmas, 4th of July, Thanksgiving,
Easter, Halloween.
Easter, right, Memorial Day. I don't do anything for Halloween.
You don't give out candy,
No.
get in the
Until
spirit.
I have a kid. No.
You might never have a kid with that
Okay.
list.
Whoa. He's gonna like Christmas, I'll tell you that.
What's yours? Your mic's on.
I'd say Christmas, Thanksgiving.
Johnny probably still wears Christmas
4th.
pajamas, and he probably like, Mom gets out on the Christmas tree. Mom, oh my God, where are my gifts? Nintendo, yes. All right, what do you got?
Nintendo.
Then 4th of July. Then if New Year's is one.
Ooh.
Then Easter.
Yeah.
Halloween's definitely last though.
New Year's is awesome.
Damn. I like Halloween. I like what's around Halloween. I like the corn maze.
No, and I agree with all that.
Like the
but
spooky houses,
But
haunted houses, that kind of stuff.
I don't do none of those. No.
Like Stranger Things, like all that shit comes out around then. You know,
Stranger Things comes out in July.
it came the original 4 seasons came out around Halloween, guaranteed.
No, one came out in the summertime.
It was
Remember that.
the part 2, dickhead. First one came out in Halloween, guaranteed.
Stranger Things.
Ooh. I do like Christmas. I also will say for Christmas, like I was never like a huge like listen to Christmas songs. Kind of coming around on that.
Love it.
Love it.
Love
I
it.
listen to the country Christmas albums all the time.
Oh, yeah.
Love it.
Cole Wetzel.
Rocking around the Christmas tree and Christmas. Yeah.
I'm gonna get a new Christmas sweater. Or I need to dig mine out.
Could have just bought one from the retail website, but you suck. So, all
Is
right.
it gone?
Well, they're not for pre-order anymore.
Mm.
That's what you're asking. So, all right. Well, that's the show. Do we have anything else?
What's up this weekend?
This weekend
Christmas.
on Monday. So this weekend, Friday. I have nothing going on Friday. I have a Christmas party for Tia where she works at the dance studio Friday. Saturday, we have our Kaiser family Christmas. Sunday, we're doing the Kaiser. We get drunk. It's our tradition every Christmas Eve that Kyle's bailed out of the past 4 years. You have.
I was there 2 years
Look
ago.
in the fucking camera and say you bail.
I was there 2 years ago.
So you've been bailing.
Not
though.
bailing. I just don't have a choice.
Yeah, you do.
No,
I
I bailed out of
Johnny,
Thanksgiving.
Everybody has a choice in life.
Everyone has their pencil.
I bailed out of my girlfriend's Thanksgiving when we went hunting together. I can't miss.
I didn't ask for that. I want you to be there for Christmas, but you're not. So maybe this show's about to come to an end.
Oh,
All right. So that's the show. We really didn't. Sunday. So then we'll do that. Monday, Christmas at my parents, or Christmas at my house, Christmas at parents, Christmas at her parents' home.
you got a big day Monday.
Yeah, that's what happens when you have kid and you start taking life seriously.
I got Friday nothing.
Yeah.
Saturday Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
And our Christmas.
Sure.
Sunday, nice Christmas.
Mm-hmm. Monday, your parents.
Monday, my grandma's.
You don't do a pickle Christmas?
We're not doing pickle Christmas until New Year's Eve day.
That sucks.
Actually, no, not. I'm gonna be fucking piss blasted when I see you.
What gifts are you wanting to get this year from your parents?
None. Told my mom, give me some money.
Is she gonna give you money?
Hmm?
She's gonna get you a gift.
No, she's not.
Yes, she is.
Do you already know
You're her
this?
third favorite. She's gonna get you a gift.
Third.
Yeah. You think that you're her favorite?
My mom? Probably close.
You're a jokester. Has your mom ever put your whole wrestling meet on Snapchat before? No, but she does it for Brendan every Saturday because I watch it.
They didn't have Snapchat when I was there.
Yeah, they did. They
It
did.
came out when we were senior.
Nope, it
Wasn't
didn't.
wrestling.
Yeah, it came out.
I was
It
on the
came out
drinking team
earlier.
with Court Kaiser.
Yeah. So you're definitely the third favorite. I'm the second favorite. It's just what happens, Kyle.
Hmm.
Kyle, when me and you as glowing adults growing up, and we're constantly causing trouble, we're never going to be the favorites. And you know who you're in front of, but you know who you're behind. Exactly.
I think
Are you the favorite in your family? If
No.
you're no, you know it.
No.
Who's your favorite in your family?
Right.
Really?
It's the girl. The girls will always win, no matter what.
I don't have a girl.
I mean, Brennan's kind of a girl.
But Brennan isn't. Maybe for my mom.
Trent,
Trent's my dad.
and then Brendan, and then
My
you.
dad?
Yeah, you're third across the board.
I'm going over to his house. I'm gonna fucking put my elbow down.
Okay. Well, you think you're so? Who do you think you're in front of with your mom?
I think it's me.
Oh my God. What?
Huh? I think it's me.
I think the two little ones just take you and Bailey for a ride.
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so at all?
No, I mean, I don't think Bailey's.
You know,
clear
you
on
don't
the
think
top.
how your parents got less strict, became more like, oh yeah, I love you guys, ooh, to the younger ones that they, you know,
No, I think I clear number one with my mom.
you're delusional. It's all right. It's all right. And that's how we're gonna end the show with Kyle's delusion. All right, guys. We will be live Monday.
Tuesday.
I did buy a costume,
Where'd you get?
the reindeer costume for Monday.
I gotta go downstairs and make sure my Santa Claus thing fits.
So if it comes in the way it should, I'm going to be a reindeer, and I'm going to be Rudolph. Kyle's going to be Santa. And we're going to have a nice little Christmas edition, right, Johnny?
That's right.
So we hope you guys enjoyed the show. I know we just rambled on for the last 15 minutes, but we appreciate everyone that listens to the show. This show is brought to you by Wisconsin Clothing Company. Check us out as the year ends. Perfect for Christmas gifts, perfect for New Year's gifts, perfect way to support local, support Wisconsin, support me. So that's the way it goes. WisconsinClothingCo.com. Make sure to check us out on TikTok, Shot of Wisco. We're also on our full podcasts are on YouTube as videos. You can check us out on Spotify or Apple podcasts. So we appreciate you guys. Till next time. Kyle, any
See you
last
next
words?
Week.
Anything you want to say to your mom quick?
Merry Christmas, everyone. Spend it with your family.
Anything you want to say to your mom quick?
Love you, Mom. I am your number one. I know that.
And that's Shogun.